On August 19, 1934, Adolf Hitler became the Führer of Germany, absolute power in his hands. But how did a failed artist and war veteran become the most feared man in Europe? Germany staggered after World War I, a nation broken by war, by guilt, by debt. The Weimar Republic faltered under hyperinflation, political chaos, and public despair. The Treaty of Versailles imposed crippling reparations. Germans blamed the treaty for their ruin and for the nation's shame. Unemployment swelled. Breadlines grew. A nation sought answers in the shadows, where extremists promised salvation. The Nazis exploited fear and frustration. Their rallies roared with promises of order, of strength, of a reborn Germany. Adolf Hitler stood before crowds, his rhetoric a storm. He spoke of enemies, Jews, communists, the Weimar Republic itself. The Reichstag teetered on collapse. President Hindenburg, weary and old, sought stability, even if it meant surrendering power. February 1933, the Reichstag burned. The Nazis blamed communists. A crisis, a chance, and a path to power. Hindenburg appointed Hitler chancellor. A fragile coalition, but the Nazis seized control. Through fear, through force. President Hindenburg died in August 1934. His death left a vacuum and a chance for Hitler to consolidate power. The Enabling Act stripped the Reichstag of power. Hitler now ruled by decree, a dictator with no checks, no limits. On August 19th, Hitler swore an oath as Führer of Germany. The old republic died, and a new era began. The swastika flew over Germany. A nation, now a single will, and one man at its center. The Night of the Long Knives purged rivals. Hitler's power now absolute. No opposition, no dissent. The Holocaust began, a systematic purge of millions. Tyranny, unchecked, led to the greatest atrocity of the 20th century. Germany invaded Poland in 1939. World War II erupted, a war that would claim tens of millions of lives. At Nuremberg, Hitler's allies faced trial. The world demanded justice, but the Führer himself had died in 1945. Survivors bore the scars of genocide. Their stories remind us, absolute power, unchecked, destroys. Hitler's rise shows how fear and propaganda can erode democracy. His legacy, a warning to all who would ignore history. Explore the rise of tyranny and how history remembers it. Subscribe for more untold stories.